All right, welcome back for another Star Trek rewatch. I'm a day delayed here. This is coming out on a Friday. But this week, we're in season 2 still, and we have made it up to the episode titled The Gamesters of Triskelion. Now, interesting note here before we get into it. Chekov, Walter Koenig, he is pretty prominent in this episode. That role was originally meant for George Takei, who plays Sulu, but George Takei was off shooting the feature film The Green Berets with John Wayne. I think I mentioned this before. This is why Sulu is missing from several episodes from this season, is because he was off with John Wayne shooting for this film. Okay? So, we'll get right into this. Read it from Alan Asherman's Star Trek Compendium. And then I'll give my thoughts on the episode and then leave it open to you in the comments section to tell me what you think. So here we go. We'll read this. Stardate 3211.7. As Captain Kirk, Lieutenant Uhura, and Ensign Chekov are about to beam down on a routine survey mission, they are abducted by a powerful transporter beam. They arrive on the planet Triskelion in the trinary star system M24 Alpha. Kirk and company learn that they are to be used as gladiators to fight in games staged for the amusement of the providers, the rulers of the planet. While Mr. Spock attempts to locate Captain Kirk, while Mr. Spock attempts to locate his captain, Kirk and his companions exercise various ordeals, including excruciating pain inflicted by Galt, the master thrall. They're wearing these control collars. Okay. When the Enterprise arrives and orbits Triskelion, because Spock figures it out, there's a couple of tense moments here where Scotty and McCoy want to continue searching on the planet that they're orbiting, and Spock has, diverted them elsewhere on a hunch. Spock proves to be right. The providers capture the Enterprise when it comes into orbit. To save all aboard, Kirk proposes a wager with the providers, who are actually just aged and bored beings reduced to disembodied brains. They're in like this glass jar. This was the reuse of a prop here. This was the bubble capsule that covered Lazarus's spaceship in that horrible first season episode, The Alternative Factor. We have a reused prop here. Kirk is then pitted against three thralls, including Shauna. That was his trainer. It's this woman with green hair who's played by Angelique Pettyjohn. She appeared in the feature film The Mad Doctor of Blood Island. I've never seen it. I don't know. Have you seen it? She looks like Lady Gaga. Kirk at one point kisses her, then knocks her out, punches her straight in the face, in a move that I don't think would get past television producers today. It was a different time. But Kirk had tried to teach Shauna about love and loyalty. He ends up winning the contest in this 3-on-1 battle, and then the providers free all the thralls because Kirk has proposed in his wager that if he wins, the Enterprise will be set free, and all the thralls will be freed, and the providers have to build like a functioning society built on, I guess, I don't know, democratic principles. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Um, there's some comedic bits in here with Chekov, who's thrall instructor. I guess woman that's like got yellow paint on her skin and stuff is trying to put the smoochy boochies on him, and he really ain't down with all that. Uhura is our third crew member that's down there with Chekov and Kirk. She doesn't really do a whole lot. Unfortunately, I don't know if their parts were written down Originally, Kirk's proposal was a 3-on-3. Kirk and his two crew against the two other thralls, which I think would have been interesting. I would have liked to have seen more, combat. Maybe Uhura getting into a fight with one of these other women, but it didn't happen. Instead, we see Kirk going full macho in the 3-on-1. Doing his Kirk foo. Yeah, it was fun. It was enjoyable. I enjoyed it. I don't know. Did you enjoy it? I mean, I don't know where I would rate this one. It's memorable. I don't know if it's memorable for the right reasons. It's a little bit on the cheese side, but still, I had a good time. Um, I think next week is the immunity syndrome. So, no crewman deaths this week, right? So we are stuck at a dead crew total of 73. We had no crewman deaths last week, so we'll see if anybody dies in next week's episode. But other than that, I really don't have a whole lot to say. You have to forgive me for my low energy. Just really tired. Anyways, thanks for watching. Till next time, have a wonderful day.